Snack bar is open.
On drive-in theater. You see this? I told them, I live in Grapevine, Texas. I told them if I was going to drive up here every month in New York City and do this, they were going to have to get me a place to sleep, and so they spent the big bucks on this deal here. We had to fire 3 or 4 cameramen, but we finally got the set I deserve. Here on Drive-In Theater, the networks, they normally don't like me talking about how often we already put the movie on that you're about to watch. But tonight I'm going to fess up and admit it. We got Malibu Express again. Yes, we did show it one time before on Drive-In Theater, but it's for a perfectly good reason. Everywhere I go in this great country virus, people come up to me and they say, Joe Bob, you remember you showed a movie named Malibu Express? And then generally they just keel over like a hungry bulldog and root around on the ground for a while till they're finished laughing. But anyhow, people have been taping Malibu Express, watching it over and over and over again, yelling out while they watch it, Buster, come in here and look at this, stuff like that. So we're showing that one again, but I want you to keep watching, because at 1 a.m. we got April Fool's Day, Splatter movie, came out last year, fairly decent. And then at 3 a.m. on VCR Theater, we got Nomads, kind of a Twilight Zone kind of deal with Leslie Ann Down, Pierce Brosnan. I hadn't seen it, but I talked to this old boy that works here, and he saw it, says it's okay. Not great, it's okay. There ain't a whole heck of a lot to say about Malibu Express. It got a plot, but I don't remember it. But the main thing is, it's got 4 official Playboy Playmates, including all the ones that wrote actress on their Playmate profile sheet, and 2 of the ones that remember to cross their T's. They take a whole lot of showers and they giggle a lot. We got, listen to this one, Miss Overdrive, and of course we got Sybil Danning, the drive-in rip-away bra queen. Sybil got real mad and wrote me a letter last time we had Malibu Express on because I forgot to mention that she's in the movie. She is in this movie 4 or 5 minutes. But with Sybil, that's about all it takes. 4 shower scenes, 4 motor vehicle chases, including the first motor vehicle chase of a Winnebago against a helicopter, as far as I know. Bottom line, 72 breaths, including a couple on a girl named June Knockers that ought to count double every time she jumps out of her jumpsuit. The star is this great Chuck Norris look-alike guy named Darby Hinton. It's rated R. I want you to stick around after it's over, because I got some more important stuff to say about it. Historians another 40, 50 years to discover it. It's the kind of movie that makes you think. Like the title, Malibu Express. I've watched the movie 17 times and I still don't know what the title means. Real deep movie. Made by Mr. Andy Sedaris, ABC sports guy. He was just down in Texas making his next movie. Called me up and begged for some publicity. Good work, Andy. Now next week on Drive-In Theater, this is a great month for Drive-In Theater, if I do say so myself. Next week we got House of the Long Shadows, starring Vincent Price, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, John Carradine, and one of the most horrifying actors of our time, Desi Arnaz. Great movie, played in the theaters for about 5 minutes back in 1982-83, but we rescued it for Drive-In Theater. Now right now, we got some drive-in mail. Letter poured in this month from Ed Calhoun of Poughkeepsie, New York, and Ed says, Dear Joe Bob, I've had my satellite system for about a year now and think that you are one of the funniest dudes on the air. I also think that you're one of the luckiest guys I know because you get to work with the foxy Michelle Russell. I'd like to make 2 requests. 1, I'd like to see Hollywood Vice Squad, not the old one, on Drive-In Theater. And 2, I'd like to see Michelle Russell join you on the drive-in once in a while. Well, Ed, I'd like for Michelle to join me at the drive-in too, but she's got this image to keep up here at the network. She's so cute and proper and real cool, and all the guys like her, and the elderly people and the people in Utah where she comes from. Besides, I already asked her, and she said she didn't want to get her dress dirty. I think it was just like a polite way of saying, I can't stand your face. But since you desire it so much, Ed, I'm going to give it a try. Michelle, wherever you are, if you're listening or if any of your friends are listening, unless your boyfriend's listening, the fans of Drive-In Theater want you here so I can ask you just a few personal questions, nothing real heavy, nothing that'll embarrass you. Just stuff like, what's your favorite color, stuff like that. That's all we're going to do. Don't let your fans down. Okay, Ed, we'll see if she buys that. I'll let you know next week. And by the way, we've had a whole bunch of movie requests pouring in for Drive-In Theater, and I'll be sending out some letters this month telling you guys whether we're going to be showing your personal choices or not. I want to mention Hank French of Prairie Grove, Arkansas, Joan DiNatale of Mesa, Arizona, and Ron and Sue from Flint, Michigan. We're checking on all those flicks y'all requested. Even though Ron and Sue, I do want to say, I wanted to ask you, is Disco Beaver from Outer Space really a movie? Because if it is, I want to see it. Anyhow, if you got something to talk about on Drive-In Theater, or you got a flick you want us to show, write to the Movie Channel mailbox, P.O. Box 1264, Radio City Station, New York, New York, 10101. And remember, we got 3 criteria for Drive-In Theater: blood, breath, and beat. That's about it this week. Keep it on for April Fool's Day, and I'll be seeing you next week and other times too. Hang in there.